Downtown, I got that heat, let's go.
May I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome everyone to Streaming Matters. What are we up to? 162, episode 162. Thank you guys for watching. Where we're going to try to talk to you about streaming, how to save money, tips and tricks on. We'll talk about gaming. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. So I want to say, make sure if you're watching on big screen, or you want to use a big screen, we have a room. Yeah.
Someone has a YouTube one, I think.
Yeah.
I was hearing something else. Okay.
So, all right. So we'll test it. All right. So if you're a big screen, the channel ID is DYL877. So be happy for any of you guys. If you want to watch this on big screen on the Oculus, that's how you'll find us on there. So thanks everyone for joining us. We got a panel full of guests. We've got SG Builds. He's over here joining us. Thank you.
Hi, guys.
Thank you for joining us today. We're going to talk about some of that stuff. We got DJ Themes in the house. What's up, DJ? DJ?
DJ?
Oh, he's like, your damn intro takes so long.
I know, right?
What's up, Chris? C-Man, how are you?
Hey, guys. What's up?
Nice. Great for everyone to be here. Let's see. SG, make sure your mic isn't too high up because I'm getting somebody breathing. I'm not sure whose mic is catching their breath.
It's like a dirty phone call, is it?
That's good.
I'm paying how much a minute for this? So we're going to be all over the place. No, DJ, we can't hear you. So, all right, well, hopefully he gets his mic set up. We got Michael hanging with us. He was here early on here. So, Heel, thank you for joining us. Eddie, thanks for hanging with us. Steve and Red. And again, Roger's running one of the Oculus rooms. They're on big screen, watching us from there, answering all kinds of questions. Because there's a lot of people they'll join the thing and they're like, well, what's this? And they're like, oh, this is Streaming Matters. We're talking about cord cutting. So they help him and the Beach help people that when I'm talking, they don't know what the hell I'm talking about, which sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. But so he kind of gives them the information. Monkey, how you doing? Canuck Gal, Theodore, Bite, he's with us today. Nice for him. Who else? I saw Tim. Tim's hanging with us.
Hey, Tim.
And Mandy. Thank you for joining us. We had Noir. Good. Nice to see Noir. The Beach. Brian, thank you for hanging with us. And I saw Next Level had the old bombs going right there at the entrance. So good thing. So we got lots of people over here. Sandy, thank you for hanging with us today. Got a room full. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that you guys like, subscribe, share, and also before I forget, Wednesday night. What do we got Wednesday? What movies do we have to watch for Wednesday?
Wednesday we got I had them right down here.
Up in Smoke. I remember that.
Up in Smoke and
Young Frankenstein. Frankenstein.
So we'd be hitting those up later, but here they go.
Yep. So just in case you guys, that's on Wednesday, 5 p.m. We review those movies. We hope that you guys do it too.
Yeah.
So we got that. So let's go ahead and I'll introduce SG's never been on the show. How are you doing, SG? And just to
nice to see you all. Well, I think it's the first time I've been live on any kind of YouTube show or anything like that. Like, do you know what I mean? And bit of stage fright, as you do.
You'll be fine.
But I just think, well, it's happy to see. When I look at my followers, I think, well, damn, how many followers have I got? Do you know what I mean? How do so many people like, what I do? And, it's really humbling, and, it's all about giving back to the end user and the community. Yep. I found so much friendship in the community when I first started. I was on Facebook for years. I remember having like 2 followers on Twitter, and now I've got I don't know how many now. It's like a damn lot, do you know what I mean? But, it's amazing how many people appreciate what you do, and that's what it's all about for me. It's all about appreciation and giving back to people, that follow you.
Yep. And I mean, you do good work. You've got builds, so you do good work, and people like to see that, and so it happens a lot of times. Like you said, you just like to do it and give back to the community. And a lot of times, when I first started doing the same, when I started in the community, it was about creating something and hoping somebody else enjoyed it. And if they did, great. If they didn't, oh well. Then
I've had some hate as well. I've had some hate as well. I've had people saying, "Oh, this don't work, that don't work, this is crap," and whatever. But that's part of the parcel, like I suppose, like in it. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, they're getting something for free.
Yeah. You better give that dog a Xanax.
My dog is. The mama's away and she's going mental. She is, man.
See, I thought Funster's dog was left. Remember?
Yeah, I know.
Funster's dog snored.
Let me just sort her out. Sort her out. 2 seconds.
Okay. So we got DJ. You got your mic sorted out?
I think so.
Yeah.
Right. I must have caught the button on the back of the headphones.
That'll do it to you.
Yeah, I know. It puzzled me. It's like, why ain't it working? It was working earlier on.
Yeah, you're like, So you doing all right? Things going?
Yeah,
well?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I'm getting a lot better than what I was.
Yeah,
good.
A lot better. Thank you very much.
Well,
how's everybody? How's everybody else?
I'm good. Alban, you doing well?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I was really happy today. It was 50 degrees out here, so
Yeah.
I was in my glory.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. I'm back
you're
now.
good.
okay.
Yeah, it's good.
My psycho dog is calmed down a bit now. Dear me.
Mama's away. The dog's freaking out.
Well, maybe he wants to be in the room with you. Maybe he'll shut up.
But
He
she
was
is.
in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
she is in the room with you.
Yeah,
She was.
she sat by here and she's like, but she's a proper mama's girl. She is like,
Okay.
honest to God, like, yeah.
She thinks you're talking to another woman or something like that, huh?
She had to Skype mama earlier, and she's
so
like
she thinks
crying.
your mama's on the screen, you know?
Yeah. She was literally running around the back of the laptop trying to find the mama, like, you know. Oh dear me.
Good. That's cool. C-Man, how are you doing?
All good here, my friend. All good. Just doing my thing as daily.
Yeah.
See, man, nice to hear you, Bill.
Yeah.
Hey, you too, SG. Good to see you, man.
C-Man doing a lot of. Anybody that follows C-Man, he's got some beautiful builds. Helps on some add-ons. Does a lot of work. I mean, he's a guy that's one of those community people. We talk about community, doing all kinds of stuff. And so you guys, great to have C-Man in here. I was going to talk about, go ahead and run through some of the topics so we can go ahead and get that going. And we got SG's got to throw some stuff. We got a show full of topics today. So what were we going to do? We're going to look at some of the stuff that was on Torrent Freak this week. So stuff that impacts us. Mostly, I feel like it's stuff that's going to be affecting us. So let me pop this up. Window. There she is. All right. Let's see. Did that change over?
It's coming, I think. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the big things this week is we know that Omni in Hellcat, which I know him as Target. We know that is what was it? Reloaded. Gears. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Gears IPTV service. So pled guilty. Where he's done. Well, the service has been shut down for a while now, but has pled guilty. Torrent Freak didn't release or doesn't know yet on the sentencing of it because he was looking at 514 years for not only broadcasting items that he should not have been broadcasting, but also for tax evasion. And, that's the thing with this stuff. People, I think before I'm worried about the Motion Picture Association, you got to worry about Uncle Sam. Because in the state, Uncle Sam going to get his money.
Yep.
And
they got Capone, right?
Yeah, they got him. I mean, if you're gonna do somebody wrong, don't do Uncle Sam because he gonna get you. So he's got an issue. Got those issues, and anybody that's in the community knows it's cars and houses and all. And in the article, he talks about where he went on and did a YouTube video saying, "Hey, I'm sorry, I messed up. I shouldn't have done it. These companies have a lot of bills and overhead, and me selling these streams was not the proper thing to do." He's pled guilty, and we'll see what happens. Let's see, copyright infringement, tax fraud, wire fraud. So wire fraud would probably been getting the money via whatever, PayPal or something like that was probably a wire fraud. Yeah. So any thoughts on that, on the IPTV fronts? Any thoughts on that?
Well, I just think, if you're going to advertise it and do things like that, then you're asking to get trouble in there. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's something that, you're basically saying, "Hey, everyone, I'm selling illegal streams."
Yeah.
I just think, how stupid can you be? It's like, really, if you're going to do, the guy was even selling merchandise.
Yeah, merchant. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a big advertisement for trouble, isn't it? You may as well just have a t-shirt saying, "Hi, cops, come and catch me,"
Well, I think when one of the things that I didn't follow him on YouTube, but I would see, how it does the suggestions. and it was like suggestions when he was going to buy a car or something like that. He's spending, tens of thousands of dollars buying a vehicle and had all these cars lined up his driveway. It's like, you don't want to show that's
Nope.
again, it's Uncle Sam is going to pay attention and say, wait a minute, you made how much money and you have all these vehicles? So it just, I don't know. Like you said, you're waving your hands. You're gonna.
As Redneck said, he put himself out there. So
yeah.
I mean, that's just asking for it.
I think what happens with these guys is that the money gets to them. They get a taste of the money. They get a taste of the money, and then they just get greedy. Do you know what I mean? And they just, you start doing T-shirts and hats and things like that, and before long, someone's going to take an interest in you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Personally, that's what. Yeah.
And I do think, I mean, we all know these subscription services. There's, tens, hundreds of them out there. And there's some of them that have been around a long time and never had any issue. But most of them will stay quiet, do their thing.
Yeah.
Who have their small amount of subscribers that pay for But he got to where he wanted more and more. And when is it ever enough? And that's the problem.
It's greed. That's all it is. It's greed. These people think they're untouchable. They get a taste of money, like you said. They got all the cars in the driveway, and then they think to themselves, "I'm untouchable."
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you get that knock on the door, and it's goodbye.
Yep. You're right about that. Another topic that was kind of on the streaming side of things for us. ETTV went down, and some of us that have used it as a torrent site. It's long-running torrent site. It's been having issues. I want to say it changed owners a year or two ago. Let me see it on here. Began in 2011. I want to say somebody took it over last year or the year before. I don't see it in this article. I think it was in another article.
I think it's in 2020 it was taken over, I think.
Yeah.
I saw
the guy. Yeah, he took over 2 years ago. He took over when the operator left. So it was a torrent site. It was a listing site, and it's finally going down or shutting down due to lack of funds. And this is a site that I used. I mean, Pirate Bay's been fighting this, but there's several torrent sites that just list your torrents that, especially if you've got sonar, radar, a lot of them have added, you add these into your indexers. And, so, ETTV. Now, did you have that? Was that like a site you used, Alvin?
No. Well, I don't think I have any issues because of it, because I still got everything that I was normally getting. You know what I mean? So I don't even remember seeing ETTV as one of my places it's pulling from.
Yeah, I think I had it as one of my sources because how you can add sources. I think. Yeah. So.
But I know it's scraped by some things.
Yes, there is scrapers that are linked to this. So, and that goes. Then people say, well, that's not going to affect me. Well, it is if you use Debrid or premiumized, because ETTV would have been one of the scrapers that would be pulling those RD links, right? Because it's going to get the torrent link, and it's going to send it to RD, possibly how that would work, and then RD plays it. So, yeah, you're right. There will be some scrapers that will be affected by this. And those are, like I said, those are RD links or premiumized links that normally are dead steady. Those links don't ever go away. But it's sad to see that. I mean, it's
and these sites they leech off each other. So that's one less. Yeah, one less down.
Yeah, and like what C-Man's saying. So these websites, the scrapers are built to pull content, do a search and pull the links. But what he's saying is one website helps another with those, with the sources and with the links. So we're going to see a little bit of an impact. I wish I'd have thought about doing, a couple weeks ago, looking for a certain release and then try it later on, see what the difference would be. But ETTV. Still got what's it? I always think of it as Leet, but 1337X. That site still works fine, as well as Pirate Bay. And I talked about Pirate Bay before. If you guys are going to use Pirate Bay, use a proxy. Use one of the proxy servers. And please use a pop-up blocker because those websites are notorious for pop-ups you to death. They will. So pop-up blocker is a definite for that. The big topic in our community is I read this article about the Japanese passed an amendment copyright law this combat so-called leech sites. In the past, leech sites weren't really they weren't really prosecuted or gone after, and that was the site. Let's say your PrimeWire or a website that would just have a listing of links that went to other places. So a new Japanese law is going to be able to go after those websites, not people actually hosting the content, but people that are just redirecting traffic. So they're just a redirection. So now that's going to be that's against the law, and they went after a website. And of course, this is for like Japanese content, but it kind of concerns me when I read this. To combat leech sites, which again, leech sites just redirect you to someplace else because the website you're looking at doesn't have the content. I'm wondering where this might lead. It's kind of concerning to me because how many times do we see add-ons or websites that says no content is stored on this, but if you go here, you can get it. You know what I mean? And with this being, made against the law, how many other countries are going to pick up the same thought? He says linking it says linking site offenses carry a sentence up to 5 years in prison, a maximum fine of yen, but $43,000. So just having this site could land you in a maximum of 5 years, as well as $43,000 fine. And that's.
He wasn't making very much money off of it, was it? It was
extra
money.
Yeah, $4,000 in a 2-month period. So, I'm what my concern is that this is just one site going on, but it's a leech site. So, how many scrapers or add-ons are pointing to a leech site that's pointing, you know what I'm saying, to point you to somewhere else? How that could become a bigger problem, I think. Because people try to hide behind, well, I don't have any content. How many add-ons do you see that says contains no content? We do not store it. It's not stored here. We're just pointing you somewhere else.
It's pretty much quite a lot of add-ons, I think, isn't it?
So it just worries me that if they, because most laws it's a precedent. This case was a precedent, and I'm wondering, is this going to be a precedent to kind of moving things towards a not so good for everybody?
Hopefully not.
Let's see. Let me stop sharing.
What about the scrapers?
Oh, yes. Thank you. So we have the scrapers, MicroJen scrapers. There's some. If you have a MicroJen, and people that if you have a MicroJen, there is an ability to now add scrapers to it. You'll have to go through and do some work, and this is people that have add-ons in Kodi 19. Certain ones are going to be able to add scrapers, which is a great thing. I think that a lot of people that had add-ons that had gens that were using the gen template didn't have scrapers for 19, and this is going to be, I think, a nice feature for some people. So it's really cool to see that we may see some add-ons increasing the content that they have, which is always great.
It's a good step forward, that is, isn't it? And like I say, I know a lot of people have been working in the background to get that all sorted as well, and great credit to them for doing it. So I say, it's all done off their own back. And it's like saying, it's making it a great improvement to the MicroJen.
Yeah.
So it's going back towards how the Jed add-on originally was.
And that goes back to SG said about community, and it was people got together and got it to work together. So I'm not sure what add-ons or if there is any add-ons that already have the scrapers already turned on. I'll have to mess around, and if given permission, we'll take a look at some of those add-ons or talk about those add-ons. But I think we're going to see some add-ons that were using the MicroJen base adding those scrapers over the next few weeks. I think we're going to see that. So it's always good. Props out to everyone that made that happen.
Yeah, 100%. I think, like I said, it is a community, and without the community, there would be no, no cutting the cord or anything like that. Like, do you know what I mean? So,
hello.
Oh,
A call from
I turned it
Mr.
down.
Floyd to Mrs. Floyd. Will you accept the charges from the United States?
Is that the hotline, Auburn? Where the packages are going to start dropping on the roof?
Yeah.
Listen, I got a couple things coming that I'm waiting for the plane to fly over.
Someone yelling at you about your Plex not working.
oh dear. And he was going on about my dog barking. Seriously. oh dear.
So all right, so we have that. Another big topic this week was Kodiverse coming out. We had that was released this week, popped up, and I did a video, put it on Odyssey, and if you're like, what is Kodiverse? It's just a collaboration of a lot of add-ons all into one. And so instead of you installing multiple add-ons, you can install one add-on, and there is a smorgasbord of add-ons. Let me, I'm going to share my screen. I've got on here. I'm not going to open up a lot just to show you what we got. All right. That displaying for you guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So numerous add-ons in amongst this one add-on, and that is, it just makes it's such a small footprint. You could run a full build off of this one add-on. Actually, I mean it has some of everything. So
somebody has just released one, haven't they? With just that one add-on.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen somebody did that.
Yeah.
But you could do it easily because it's going to have even sports and live channels and lots of stuff. So if you've not checked out Kodiverse, check it out. If you're familiar with Death Star or the Borg add-on, which had a short life way back when, where it was like a lot of add-ons inside this one, that's what this is like. And who knows what other add-ons might jump in with this, because to me, I could see a lot of possibilities of different add-ons joining in and giving the end user a much smaller build, but giving them so many more selections. And there's so much in there, you guys, to go through each one of these add-ons. There's some of them are pretty big, and it's going to take you a while to dig through it. So, yeah, you definitely want some extra time if you're wanting to look through it. So look on Odyssey. I did a full video on it. But I can't really do it on this show of showing you everything, but just one for you guys to check out. What do you guys think about these big collaboration add-ons?
I think it was a great idea. And, you choose a small skin like Silvo Light and put that on it, and your build's less than 30 MB. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, and you're right. It's got non-debrid, it's got debrid, it's got sports mixed in, it's got music, it's
kids.
I mean, it's the kids. It's got tons.
Yeah, because there was some of these add-ons that document music with the essentials.
Yeah,
you got music section. It's got a little bit of everything. So I was excited once I checked it out, and I did I did a small video. Well, for me, it was a small video, 15 minutes, but
I've just chucked that in the chat, in YouTube chat. So if people want to go and watch it, obviously they can.
It's the add-on is so small as well.
Mm-hmm.
For the amount of content, you chuck that in a build. Well, like you said, you got everything you need there, haven't you?
Yeah. I think the actual add-on, total size of the actual add-on is 8.6 MB.
It's nothing, is it? Really?
No.
That's not.
No.
You think like I don't know, some of the add-ons that are kicking in, they're like hitting the 15, 16 megabytes.
Yeah.
I noticed the other day, catch-up TV and more. It's like it was like something like 28 megs. Yeah, and I thought, how is that such a big size for the content that it's actually providing? It's ridiculous, but this I couldn't believe it.
Some of them use their images are too big. I mean,
yeah.
The images, your thumb art, your fan art are way too big, and so that's where a lot of these guys just get way too. It's like, what are you thinking?
It's ridiculous, like that. I've seen some of them, some of the add-ons, and I thought, my God, you're talking 1080, by whatever, on the resources, and I'm thinking, dear me, that's just like so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
Gaia is what, 300 MB or so?
Yeah, Gaia. Yeah.
Stupid.
God help you if you get installed. Yeah, that's why Gaia is one of those that I haven't used in forever because it's just so big. Hold on. All right, wait. All right, yeah, go ahead.
SG, give your dog another shot of whiskey.
Yeah.
A shot of scotch.
I need the Exorcist here.
All right, so Brian in here is 10 at usually no more than 10 at, and the small build, essential that it has stuff. It has every week is in on that one, so awesome stuff. So definitely really something for you guys to check out. And what was the other topic that we had there? There was one other.
So many others.
No, that was the two big ones.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's see if SG's got himself sorted out over there. All right, there, I unmuted.
Okay.
See, all right, SG. So, do you want to take a minute to show that one of your builds that we talked about showing?
Yeah, 2 seconds. I shall sort it out now.
Yeah.
Right. I share my screen now. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry for this. Right.
Oh,
right. Can you guys see this?
Roger.
Yeah.
We're up.
It's coming through. Is it?
Yeah. It's here.
Right. What I wanted to do was do a build that was for, the average person who's, I don't know, perhaps just started on Kodi or whatever, or someone who just wanted to basically just want to click and play and, don't want to mess around with submenus, widgets, all the rest of it. And this build is fast. Like it's like 80 odd megabytes zipped.
Wow.
But it's completely loaded. I got a live TV section. As you can see now, you got from live TV, you got all different sections in there.
Yeah.
Your shows, which are scraping from the oath, which I think is a banging add-on.
Yeah.
Honest to God, it's like you got everything you could wish for in there. Your movie section, again,
It's Oath.
you can just the oath again, which I think is really good. Music section, which is coming from the Chains add-on, which again is a really nice add-on. You've got all different sections in here which you can use. Your sports, which is scraping from Mad Titan, which again is an absolute banger of an add-on. I've got an all-in-one section here, which obviously is Kodiverse.
Yep.
And if you can't find something, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's right. I got a video on demand section, which is scraping from Meridian, is it?
Okay. Okay.
Which is a one click.
Okay.
You know, and there's like so many films in here. It's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
A 24/7 section,
Oh.
which is like, honest to God,
Yeah.
it's you got everything you could ever wish to watch in there. My add-on settings, and you got a PVR, which is obviously it's linked to Pluto Stir.
Pluto?
Yeah, Pluto Stir. Oh dear me, Plex. I think there's a few more add-ons in there.
So it's linked to some of those free lists that are.
Yeah. The free add-ons, the free lists you can get, it's all linked there.
Mm-hmm.
So you just go in and watch. You got M3U lists. So you've got the SGTV, which is a list of my own stuff. You know, a lot of USA stuff in there.
All right.
Let me go back a minute. 2 seconds. You got All TV, which is like, well, it's all sorts of stuff in there. Pluto.org, which is another site which I use for, like, you know, getting stuff. Airy TV, Distro, a combined list of all of them. Bumblebee TV, Redbox. We'll skip that one.
Yeah, please.
Radio channels, world news, and free TV. So that's in that section.
Yeah.
Also, I got US TV, which is obviously scraping from another site, which I won't mention.
Yeah.
And I'm a wizard, which is, you know, it's just, there's no widgets, there's no
submenu, no submenus.
No submenus. Just click, play, job done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, for me, it was like, you know, I had a lot of people that were saying, oh, you know, can we have something, you know, a lot of my followers are saying, you know, I don't want to go through submenus and things like that. I just want to, you know what I mean? I just want to be able to click it and watch it.
Yeah.
So
someone's asking, what skin is that? Justin.
That was the XMBC old skin, and you're going way, way, way back.
Yeah, XBMC one, yeah.
Yeah, and it, you know, it's it wasn't something that you can alter or mess around with. It's a skin that is basically designed for people that basically want to just click and play and watch. You know, it's not
the PM skin. It was a PM3 skin.
PM3.
Yeah, the PM3. Yeah.
Project Mayhem.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but like I said, you can't arrange your add-ons to go in it or anything like that. It's, you know, it's something that's been coded to what it is. Unless you've got experience with coding and whatever, then you can't really adjust it. You know,
right?
No.
That's the skin right there.
Yeah,
that's the skin right there. Yeah.
Pulled it up, and this is again for us old schoolers that remember XBMC skin when we used to run it on the old Xbox or the Apple TV.
That's right.
We ran it off the Apple TV or the old Xbox. That PM3 skin, that was one of the better skins that people use, or it was the standard for years of code that when XBMC would release it, it was their default skin. That was what you got, and like you said, it doesn't no sub menus. No widgets. Some people, like you said, find it so much easier, and I find it refreshing. It just reminds me of the old days of XBMC.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought, you know, sometimes people think, well, you know, I'm confused with all these widgets and menus and things. What do I do? Can't I just click on something and just watch something? And you know, that's basically what I've done it for. Try to revamp the skin a bit, like, you know. You know, but, you know, maybe that was me being a bit, you know, reminiscing on the old days or something. I don't know. But, you know, it just happened. And
You did a really nice job on that. It
Yeah.
was great.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And that's people. That's the SG builds. That's who we have on the show. He's talking about that skin. The new. What's the name of that build?
I just called it base build.
Base. BAS.
Yeah.
BASE. Yeah.
BASE. Yeah.
All right.
Todd, check the stored.
Eddie asked, "Can you add RD?" Which, yeah, because there's numerous add-ons that need RD in that.
I've put it in the favorites. I have. If you click on the favorite section, the bottom right-hand corner, it brings up the RD section where you can, configure it and whatever else. So, and I've done that and all you got to do is enable the PVR simple client, and away you go.
Yep. Stuart, yes, it's called Base. Yep. Yep, and it's sorry, I'm trying to catch up in the chat there. Yeah, I
have it all in this stored section. If you just go over there, understand what I'm talking?
Yep.
Okay.
Stuart has on here that he's used your Carbonic build.
Carbonic, yeah.
Carbonic.
Yeah.
And Sandy's said C-Man has one quick add-on.
Yeah.
Which one? But I can't take credit for all that. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And by the way, back to Kodiverse, that was not my idea nor my design. So that was someone else, but very well done.
Eddie, track can be added. Eddie, track can be added. All you'll need to do is go into add-ons. Probably if you're going to put it in Kodiverse, you would go into the settings and in authorizing your track is in there. Or unless you didn't make a shortcut to that, did you, SG? For tracked?
No, I haven't put tracked in that.
So you have to load it.
But it's in Kodiverse. It's in Kodiverse, though. You can just authorize it.
Okay. Yeah. I tried to keep the build as small as possible because I got a lot of Fire Stick users and things like that, low end devices.
Yeah.
So I tried to keep the build. I think it's like 80 odd megabytes or something like that. And for the amount of content that's in that build, for that size, I think you can click into one of the add-ons, authorize track to whatever. I didn't really want to mess with it too much, and it's easy. It's easy for me to add this, add that, add this, add that, add that, and the build size goes up, and then all of a sudden people are saying, "Oh, well, it's gone from this size of build to this size of build."
Yep.
And it becomes unusable then to like people with Fire Stick, low end devices. So I wanted to keep this build as small as I possibly could, but give as much content.
Yeah. Well, that's the tough balance. Oh yeah, it's a tough balance.
Yeah.
I always try to make everyone happy. Try to make enough people happy, and
you never do it. If you come out with a build that was 20 meg, they'd say, "Wow, this build is so brilliant, but can you add this and that?" And before you finish, it's like a 200 meg build or whatever. Like, do you know what I mean? If you keep everybody happy, so there's plenty of add-ons in there that got track support and this, that, and the other, so you can just add it and do what you got to do, like
Yeah, you're exactly right. No.
What you got a cat now?
No, honest to God, my dog talks to me. Honest to God, you wouldn't believe it. Honest to God, she is a proper weirdo. Honest to God, she's. Let me just show you her. 2 seconds.
It's got to be a slipper door.
I bet it's bigger.
Oh,
she's a pugapoo.
Oh, pugapoo! Oh my gosh.
See that? She saw that dog on the screen. She's like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah. Honest to God, she honestly talks to me. Honest to God, she's funny as hell. But she misses her mama tonight. She does. Like she's gone up with sisters, so But she's a funny dog.
When we were talking about one of the builds, that's one of the cool things about when you do builds and you try to make everyone happy and it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you learn, you know what, I'm going to do what I want to do the way I think it needs to be done, and if people want to use it, they use it, and if they don't, they don't. That's how when I started builds way back, and I wanted them to have every bell and whistle and every add-on and after a while I'm like, why? I mean, that's just,
And you don't need to do.
no,
Let them add it if they want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some nice quotes there off the loop in the chat, Todd.
Yeah, let me run. I saw him.
Those guys are doing a great job.
Where has been adding new stuff. Yeah, he does a great job.
Hats off to those guys.
Yeah. The loop. That is a must-have if you're into a lot of sports or live. The content in the loop is phenomenal. So it's definitely one. And they said they got that. And he did post tonight we'll be introducing a new section called Replay Zone. All the fight replays will be in there. Wrestling, UFC, boxing, MMA. So you're going to be able to have Replay Zone in the loop. So definitely check that out. And I know when people get upset about some, other add-ons going away, I'm like, that's the what we're in. I mean, add-ons come, add-ons go, builders come, builders go. It's just going to happen. And not to say that you don't miss some of the people that are gone, but it's just you got to be willing to roll with that.
It's been going on for years.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm 15, 20 years. So
yeah, it's just all of us. The thing is, I think a lot of YouTubers go on and say, "Code is dead."
Oh yeah.
And people get frightened. They think, "Oh, that's it now. That's the end of Kodi." So I need to sign up for Sky or whatever they do. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Code is dead now, but they don't realize that it's just an add-on. It's not. It's not. It's not the whole community. It's not the whole thing. One add-on's gone down. Oh, that's it. It's all finished. So, but from what I've seen over the years, when one add-on dies, another one pops up.
Yep.
SG and I were talking about this the other day. He's like, "Oh well, something else will come along."
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, it's right. As soon as one shuts down, another one will pop back up. Yep. And that's the way it's always been.
Hey, whether it's on sports, real quick, people might want to check out, not to promote our own stuff, but Asgard Sports, we have a few new additions to our team as well, so might want to check that out as well. Yeah,
and if you've watched my Odyssey video, I think I actually pointed that out because Asgard is one of my it's one of my daily drivers because it just has what I need, direct links, what I need. So it tends to be one of the main ones I use for myself. And I pointed out during the video because I'm like, wait a minute. That wasn't there before.
That's me after that.
Like, wait a minute.
Asgard is a banging add-on. I got to be honest, it's just got everything in there. Honest to God, Asgard is a proper add-on. I go around and say I love that, and I also like chains as well. Yeah, but I like the paranormal and things I like. Do you know what I mean? So
chains has some unique. He's got unique lists.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, in chains he had a lot of unique categories that for some of his content. So another really good. So that's the thing. There's so many add-ons out there, and people get so wrapped up in one or two, and that if one or two goes away, there's always all these others that most of the time you just haven't ever experienced. And I think that's one thing about with Kodiverse. I think that people are going to be like, "Oh, I've never looked at." Well, I'm not want to say. Let's say that I'll say the Patriot. They look at the Patriot add-on. They're like, "Look at all these sections. I didn't even know this section was in here. This is in here."
Yeah, that's right.
You don't realize it until you kind of jump into other add-ons. What other add-ons? Because you're like, for me, I'm gonna go open up Asgard. It's gonna have whatever I'm looking for. So until I start looking around at other add-ons, like, ooh, documentary section, shit, didn't realize all those documentaries in there. And so that's one of the things I think is going to be really cool with Kodiverse. People, if you poke around in some of those add-ons, you're going to find some really cool, unique items that you didn't see that were there, but you just didn't know it. So
I like the look on that. I like the look on that, Todd. It's different.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
how
you
it's
talk-
been set out. Yeah,
what,
Patriot. I know.
Well,
Yeah,
Patriot.
I know.
I actually got a video. I have to upload it. Made it yesterday. All red, and white, and blue, and everything. It's very organized, and I said that in the video. I said it's very well thought out, and it just looks like it fits. You know, you ever seen where some add-ons like this part looks like this? You go to the next section, you're like, well, this don't even look right. Don't look the same. It's not uniform. And
whoever that person is has done a hell of a lot of work on it. I can tell you.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Done a lot of work on it. They have. So awesome.
Great add-on.
Yeah. So
I think a lot of people get builds. They download a build and they get used to one build.
Yep.
Especially newbies, and I think they're used to what they're looking at all the time. And when the add-on goes down, they're like, "What do I do now?"
Mm-hmm.
You know. And I think, like you said, then they're not into exploring other add-ons. So I've had a lot of people say to me, "Can you put this add-on on? Can you put this add-on in?" And I think, well, you know, you can get all that content from this add-on. It's live, it's going, and you know, it's working.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a lot of people are so conditioned to thinking, "Oh, I've got this, and I'm so used to it, and that's what it." You know, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about people that were using Genesis and then Exodus.
Yeah.
And now people are like, well, I have to use the oath because I used Genesis in the past, so the oath is because they're used to that exact same look, and they're like, well, people are watching. That's the only one I ever go to. That's, you know.
I seen a video on YouTube the other day that was advertising Genesis. Genesis. And I was like, I just had to click on the repo just to see. I clicked on the repo 404. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But people they think it's finished. Then that's it. It's the end of it. You know.
Hey, there's one of our new team members that joined there.
What's up, Noir?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
What's that? Orbin.
Hey, brother.
What's that?
How much you had to smoke, mate?
Oh, too much. I've got no work tomorrow.
Oh, God.
Oh, me either.
Makes a change. But yeah, I'm off tomorrow, so all is good. So I'm all yours, but as long as you want me.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna. So yeah, there's tons of add-ons out there. I know that. I'm hoping to hear what some people think about Kodiverse and post it in my Telegram chat. Some of your thoughts on what's a hidden gem, you know, what that's in there, because I think that people are going to explore and check out new things because everyone was so used to GoTo. I mean, when people would say, "Oh, what are you look over the sports?" GoTo, and it became when it was being shut down. People messaged me, "What am I going to do?" There's going to be other things.
That was a good add-on, man.
Yeah, it was a great add-on, and I'm like, you're going to figure something out.
Can I give you the answer to that now?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, the demise of GoTo was a sad coming. We're all gutted about it.
Yep.
But the team is still working. We've got one member working with the Loop now, getting the wrestling replays and some MMA, I can't even say MMA stuff. So one of the members is helping there with the Loop, and I've now become Asgard's whore somehow.
You're Asgardian now? Are you Asgardian?
I'm an Asgardian now. And another member from the GoTo team has joined the Asgardians.
Yeah.
So we're now trying to cover especially live English soccer. So that's Asgard's got that. Some of the main MMA fights that are coming up, we'll have that too. So always good.
You guys are doing great.
One big
Always
happy
good.
team.
We'll play our part. Some play their part more than others. You know, big shout out to especially you, C-Man,
Oh
for what
yeah.
you do, and
Thank you, brother.
the others, and Narcissist, obviously.
Yep.
Big shout out. I know he's away. He's probably drunk right now because I know he's on his
Yeah,
holiday.
he's on vacation. Hey, he's posting pictures of his vacation. I'm like, motherfucker. Hey, because the bug he's enjoying the beach tropical life. I mean, and drinking and eating all day long, enjoy himself. I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's having a good time.
He'll probably miss the boat back and have to swim back on his own and carry immigrants because I think he's a dinghy or something going to like England.
This is only his third vacation of the year.
Only.
I'll tell you what, he's making some money off this Kodi shit, isn't he?
He wishes.
I can guarantee you not that no one in Asgard makes money out of this shit.
No,
Never.
you know,
I
there's
I know.
the only way you can really make money now is if you did IPTV. If you didn't do that, that's it. I mean, and there are
We've been
bills.
offered money.
You could get a Kodi build called
accept it.
that C-Man knows. You could get a Kodi build, call it One Alliance, and ask for server money.
Well, we've seen that too. Yeah, I need to GoFundMe because I can't pay. I'm gonna have to quit if I don't get money. And people will give. You know, because they're like.
The funny thing is, yeah, that they got the cease and desist letter at the same time as us at One Nation, but they've come back as One Alliance Reborn, which Seaman's found out about that, just like bombarded their group with shit the other night. It's fucking brilliant.
It is crazy. So
it's spot on.
Yeah.
But no one should make money out of this. We're all trying here to help everyone cut the cord and save money. What? Yep. Right? Yeah. You can get IPTV, go and buy that. But Kodi Plex is sharing. Right? Sharing is caring.
That's right. Don't be a Karen.
A hobby for me. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, it is. It's a massive hobby. It's a hobby for us all.
A hobby where I get up at 3:45 like I did.
Yeah, he does. Because I'll be getting up in the morning. I'm thinking, I hate to message him, and I'll message him, and I get a response right back. I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry to wake you. Oh, I've been up.
I
thought I was getting up early.
Yeah,
Never
so I bet
sleep.
you still go for a piss anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm an old
No,
man.
Dabs gets up early.
Yeah.
Yo,
He did
T-Man,
not work.
can you remember when I woke you up at like stupid o'clock in the morning?
What's that?
I said, can you remember when I woke you up at stupid o'clock in the morning? Because obviously UK time.
Yeah.
I woke you up. Yeah. And I asked you a stupid question about something or other, and you were like, yo, bro, I just woke up.
I'm 6 hours behind you.
Oh, dear me.
You still getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, Todd?
No, I'm getting up about 6 to 6:30. I'll get up. I used to be up at 3:30. But now that I haven't worked since
Feels good, right? Not working.
I haven't worked since October. I've worked my way up to sleeping. 6:30. I'll get up. There's sometimes I'll stay till 7. I think I was up till 1 a.m. last week with on the Oculus. We were on the Oculus, and we were up playing golf, and I stayed up late. I was still up, I think, a quarter after 7. So.
You stayed up to 1:30 a.m. on a school night, you naughty boy.
Yeah, well, it's unlike you can sleep 2 hours and go to fucking work. I can't do it.
You got nothing to do the next day, but you stayed to 1:30. You're so hardcore.
I know. I'm a beast. I'm a beast.
You're living a dream now, aren't you?
Yeah,
Shoveling snow.
yeah, I did that today. I did my shoveling today.
You
I
did get the
shoveled
shovel
today.
again?
Yeah.
You got more snow? How much more snow did you get?
It wasn't much. It was like
Okay.
a little over an inch.
Oh, okay.
But I tried to make sure to get the driveway each time it snows, because then if we get a couple inches, I don't want that built up on another inch and a half that's already on the
Well,
ground.
do you throw any salt down or not?
No. That's too big of a driveway. The driveway's too long.
Okay.
You'd be
sometimes
using
it helps you out, you know.
bag of salt every day.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well,
I think I told you last week, Todd, we got snow here in Texas, and today it's 78 degrees. It's unbelievable.
Dear me.
Yeah.
I was talking to Charles today.
Mhm.
He called me today, and he was driving to see his mom, who lives on the coast. He says, "Yeah, right now it's 70 degrees."
You
I was
missed
like,
that,
yeah,
I bet.
28 today, high of 28 Fahrenheit.
Hey.
Oh, in South Wales, UK, we got probably -3.
Yeah, today was right at -3 as a high.
Yeah, SG, where are you? You're in Wales. I'm guessing you're Wales.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, South Wales. Yeah.
South Wales, like Caerphilly.
Not far from there. Not far from there.
No, I once bought a dog from Caerphilly.
Did you look after it carefully?
Now she can drive.
Yes. Oh dear me, that's bad.
That's sweet. I've seen your icons. I've seen you on Twitter and that. I've never actually spoken to you before. So yeah, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, Asgard. Aye.
Asgard.
That's
Noir.
God.
That's
Noir.
Oh, sorry, bro. All I can see is the thing pulsed on the screen.
Ignore that.
Where's the hang up? Where's the hang up button gone?
Don't be loud now. Don't be rude now. Come on.
That's Noir's typical joke with his
Love
on
you.
the screen.
Much love to you, bro.
Noel
Hey,
was with Go-To SG.
Yeah, Todd knows. I'm just a joker. I'm just like
he's always fucking around.
I'm the class fool.
I know that.
I don't even sweat that boy. Let's jump on a few topics that we looked up. Chrome. If you use Chrome, and sometimes we find that it's kind of browser. It's kind of heavy on the resources. There is an extension that you actually can install, the Auto Tab Discard, and because we know sometimes the browsers will hold what tabs you've been at, kind of like you see my tabs going across here, and it kind of holds them in memory. If you install an extension, the Auto Tab Discard, it'll actually go through and flush those out and get rid of those so that they're not taking up resources. So if you're a Chrome user, you may want to take a look at this extension to making your unit run a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Or you can do.
I haven't tried that in Vivaldi yet, believe it or not. I gotta try that out.
Use a different browser.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about some different browsers on a couple down here. But yeah, there's some different browsers, but Chrome is the number one browser. That's being used because it's on every phone. I mean, it's so. Yeah. They kind of win by default when it's on the phone automatically.
Not every phone.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it's not on every phone.
It's not on an iPhone.
It's not on an Apple phone.
Well, she's okay. Correct. Safari.
What's iPhone got? What's it, Puffin or something like that? Or
Safari.
Oh, Safari. That's it. Yeah.
Safari. Let's see.
It's
so, yeah, it's shit. It's because it's on an Apple. You know, it's bad.
Crackle.
The crapple. If you guys have, we've talked on the show. We've talked on the show about Wi-Fi 6 and what people want to have a Wi-Fi 6 enabled mesh unit. And there was this article's talking about the 6E system is actually they're going to actually skip over it, or I should say, it's going to have a very short life because most companies couldn't get the chips to build the units, the Wi-Fi units. So Wi-Fi 7 is ready to launch here at the end of the year.
Yep.
And so they're probably going to skip 6 for the most people. So, or I should say 6E, and go right to 7.
Same reason, semiconductor shortage due to
They can't get it. They can't get it from China. Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So PS5s ain't getting built, cars ain't getting built,
Nope.
Right.
Just like in America,
cell
you
phones ain't
can't
getting
buy a
built.
new car hardly.
Nope.
That's why especially in UK, the price of a used car now is tripled.
It's
Same
astronomical.
here. Same here.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Like, you could have a car that's 2 years older, or a car from 2 years ago is making, you can sell it more now than you could 2 years ago.
Yep.
Because of, if it's in good shape. That's why I'm fingers crossed. The good thing about I'm not driving my car, so
Mhm.
it ain't putting no miles on my car. I'm
Yeah.
sitting up there in the driveway.
See, you still got Hot Wheels with a private plate on it, with your personalised plate.
No, I actually I don't have a personalized plate here in this country. I will. I do. I actually still have my license plate from
Okay,
my
you
old
kept
state.
it.
I kept
It
it.
was
good.
What was it? A Camry or something? What did you have before?
No, I had I had the Hyundai
Honda?
Genesis. The Hyundai Genesis.
That's it.
Hyundai Genesis, the coupe. I did like that car. That car felt. You ever got in a car and if you feel it, you know what I mean? You get in it, you sit down, everything feels like it's where it needs to be. The shift and the seat feels like your ass was created for.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, that was the thing about that car. It felt so perfect for me.
Was that front or rear? Was that rear wheel drive?
Yeah. That was a little coupe. So.
You used Drift King.
Well, you could. I didn't like doing that a lot because me being cheap, I was thinking of my tires.
Tires.
That car had some substantial tires. It was a staggered tire. It was kind of a bigger, wider tire, and a set of tires for that on the low end was going to cost me $1,100 on the low end. And if I went with a higher brand, I could go easily over $2,000. And that's in the U.S., which is normally tires are reasonable. But yeah, I was always thinking, I can burn it now.
That's a hell of a lot of money for.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd do like 4 Pirellis or Michelin or whatever.
Yeah, that would be for just some plain.
I'll probably do like £500. That's probably like $600, $640 or something.
We have big trucks in Texas.
Oh shoot, your tires don't count. You can't. It's not even. You're not even apples to apples, man.
Our tires are like 14, 15 inch.
Mine are 20s.
Yeah.
They're $500 a piece.
Yeah.
Minus 17s.
Mine's 18s.
17s.
I've got 18s. I have.
Damn. You guys got some fancy cars.
Let me tell you, in the UK, 18, 20-inch wheels are the dog's bollocks, honest to God. They are something special.
No, in the UK, mate, SG, 18s and 20s are school mum runs.
Bugger off. I don't do no school runs.
And they can't fucking drive. They're in people's hedges. They're in gardens. Dropping their fucking rug rats off.
Come on, nowhere. Get a 4-wheel drive truck and you can drive through anything.
Yeah.
Nah, you see them around there. They got 2 big cars that they can't even handle.
Oh dear. Four-wheel drives over here compared to 4-wheel drives over there in a different class, honest to God.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
They are, honest to God. 4-wheel drive over here is a Land Rover.
Yeah. You don't want to get it dirty. You don't want to get it dirty.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's just ridiculous.
Like
over there, like I seen an advert today on a TV provider from the US the new Buick.
Mm-hmm.
Dear me,
They changed
It's
the whole
like-
car over on.
there's like 20 kids got out of this car. I was like, what the hell?
Like
It's
a
like,
clown
yeah.
car. Clown car.
Yeah,
I don't want.
honest to
First of all,
God,
I
it
don't want
was-
20 kids.
it was like 20 kids got it, and the advert was, the guy says, "That's so like you," and she went, "Yes." I thought, what is that so like you to have 20 kids or what?
Gets around or
Dear me, was she married to like the football coach or something? I don't know what's going on. Like, you know,
yeah, maybe they're going to the game. They're going to the game.
yeah.
So
I got-
C-Man. So C-Man, I was going to say that. So you've got a big 4x4, right?
I do. I have a F-150 Lariat King Ranch edition.
No drugs.
Oof.
That's a big one.
I got a
that's-
big boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's costing money.
No, I paid that son of a. S.
No, but I'm talking about. I'm thinking of every time you go to gas,
Oh, I get
and then those
about-
tires.
I get about 9 miles to the gallon around.
Oh.
That's terrible.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, that truck, you don't even warm it up. I can't afford it to sit out there and warm it up. That costs me $20.
14 if I'm lucky on the highway.
That's a rocket ship, not a truck.
Ah,
What
Jesus.
fuel you use? Like butane, methane, like ethanol, biochemical warfare shit, like from Russia.
No, it's $4 a gallon over here.
Mhm.
Do you get that delivered to you?
No, you know
No.
better.
You have to actually go out and get it.
I get it.
Oh shit, that must suck.
Hey, all right, so I'm gonna jump over here. We're jump over here to the next big topic, which
Yeah.
makes me think of Warner Brothers. We guys remember Matrix, the new one came out right at Christmas time. Came out on HBO Max. Came out at the theaters. Well, if you guys remember the Christmas before, there was somebody suing Disney, and what was it? Joanna? What was it?
No,
Joanna?
No, what's her name? From the Avengers.
Yeah.
It's Scarlett.
Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
Johansson, yeah, Scarlett Johansson. She was suing Disney, right, last year.
Mhm.
Saw that.
Now the co-producers of this movie are actually suing WarnerMedia because they're basically saying they did the same thing. They undermined the box office because it was released on the same day on HBO Max as it was at the theater, and it said in here this one only made 140 million. The box office. I don't see. Where did I see that?
I think it was up further. Like, was it the third paragraph? Or the fourth
So-
paragraph?
So well, but what I thought was interesting. So it made very little money compared. It even made less than the last one came out with. But
Yeah.
what the co-producers are saying is that WarnerMedia undermined them because WarnerMedia owns HBO Max or HBO. So they released it. They were co-producers. They released it on HBO Max the same time that it was at the box office. But then the Village Roadshow Films co-produced it, and they have to pay Warner Brothers a certain amount of money as in the agreement for the
Right.
movie rights. And basically, Village Roadshow says they can't pay it because they didn't make enough money from the movie. But they said the reason we didn't make enough money from the movie is because you undermined us and we're giving it away at the corner on HBO Max. But we talked about this a couple weeks ago. HBO Max has more subscribers right now
Yep.
than they have ever had.
Right.
Surprise, surprise. If you got HBO Max, you had The Matrix at Christmas. So
Yep.
I mean, do you guys think that these media companies are undermining each other or even the actors and actresses?
That's
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
sounds like.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying all along. You know,
Well,
it's
in the
ridiculous.
UK, the BBC have their mainstream shows, and they're the ones you have to pay for. You have to pay a license for that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Which no one watches. Then you got the ITV, independent television, which they use adverts to make their money, generate their money. and they're constantly battling to get the best actors and actresses, like come and join us, come here, like that. And there's always battling.
Well, it would help you guys in the UK if you made like your series longer than 4 episodes for a season. That might help you guys out.
It depends on the show. With like UK is mainly the big thing over is soap operas. Like you remember, you said like your Dallas, your Dynasty, your Colby, whatever it's called. It's a long running show. Like the main one here, Coronation Street East End.
Coronation Street,
Right.
We're talking like 60 years now for this one running, 5 days a week. And you got EastEnders, which the one that's closer to me because it's like London.
Up and coming that's trying to compete is Paramount Plus. Those guys
yeah.
are killing it.
But due to always like COVID bollocks shit, like it all got like cancelled, like so they had to like cancel recordings, and it's all behind now, and it's just like really ruined my life. It really has. And I'm unvaccinated, and I still can't catch the fucking disease. Even if I look at a fucking door handle on a barge boat at the bottom of the fucking sea. I want a fucking day off work. I can't get one for love nor money. My kids have had COVID. My missus has had COVID. It's just all like triple boosted, like shot for the moon. And I can't get it.
Yeah.
I'm not really upset about it. I just want a fucking day off work.
Yeah, I want the pass to stay off of work, eh?
Oh, gosh.
Just one day. If it's an hour, extra hour better help.
Well, I'll tell you on this. One of the things on this is the Village Road show. Since they are going basically not able to pay Warner Brothers or Warner Films, since they can't pay WarnerMedia the money they owe, it's something about that they possibly can lose rights to other content that they're supposed to be doing. So I don't know if it's. I posted any of the topics we talk about, you guys. Look down below. There's going to be a hyperlink that you can read about it. And to me, it does sound like Warner Brothers, is trying to raw dog this Village Roadshow of some money. And they said that you made it too easy for pirated to watch good copies of this movie. You can't argue that. That was because the day that it was out.
Yep, everyone had it.
Yeah, it was 4K was out there. So how many people didn't go to the movies that would have went to the movies? I mean, I would have went to the movies. Glad I didn't.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm kind of glad I didn't spend whatever to go see it, but because it just wasn't my favorite movies. So.
Oh, Todd, have you watched Hyperdrive on Netflix?
Hyperdrive?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
All right, it started in 2019. It's like your Total Wipeout course, like where people go around.
I know the show now.
Right?
Okay.
Wait, I think I did see that.
It's with drifters from all around the world.
Yeah, I think I've seen this one. Yes,
yeah.
Yes. They do weird tricks.
Yeah, they got the leveler. You got to like go up onto a roof and like balance it out and shit. Now, my daughter got me into it the other day because my daughter's gonna be like a proper petrol head.
Yeah.
She's only like, was she 14? So, but she's got like proper nutcase driver soon. She's like, Dad, watch this. And I watched it. I really got into it. I really enjoyed it. It's got because it's produced by Charlize Theron.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Well, there's only one season, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the next season's in progress.
Yeah. I enjoyed it because they have to do certain tricks and perform certain maneuvers through a course. One, like he said, the leveler, where you have to like go forward, go back to keep it level for a certain period of time. Great show. I hate that it was only that one season, but definitely something. If you're into cars, you want to check this. Even if you're not into cars, it's interesting what these guys do. And these are professionals that are doing it. I mean, professional in their certain fields. Some are stunt drivers and all kinds of stuff.
From all around the world, Germany, America, Brazil, wherever, like, and all come in. But yeah, it's a great show. It caught my attention because TV doesn't really catch my attention, as you know. I don't watch shit.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we know.
And this one, just like, I quite like this.
Yeah, it is one to watch. And like I said, it was 2019. I remember when it was coming out. I think I watched it when it was like, it didn't come out all at once. I think I had to wait. I was like, damn it, I got to wait another week to get another episode. But yeah, if you're into cars or even somewhat into cars, to watching what some of these guys do in this show is really, it's Hyperdrive, Netflix. So definitely check that out.
And it's their own modded cars as well, and they're smashing the fuck out of them.
Yeah, it is their car. They're bringing their own cars to this. You're right. It is. That's even where they're.
It's not just like set up like it's cars driving. It's their own modded cars they're bringing, like, and they some of them get destroyed.
Yeah,
it's like it's heartbreaking.
It's sad. It's sad. One of the other things we brought up here, we were talking about browsers. So one of the things, and I've got, again, the link to this URL is in the show details. You can go to this, and it's this. Basically, this article was about what things you want to have on. What are your essential apps? And so we're going to go through some of these. You guys on the panel, give me your thoughts on some of these when we get to certain subjects. Like here we got web browsing, and so it has on here the most popular is Chrome, of course. You know, it's on so many devices. But other popular ones is Edge, of course. It's on every Windows device. Most people don't change, so they're just whatever it is. And then Safari, being if you've got an Apple, you got Safari. People searching for privacy will use Firefox or tend to use ungoogled Chromium. And it says power users are using Vivaldi, and I'm using Vivaldi. I'm using Vivaldi here, and it is a really nice browser. So I was gonna. So let's toss. I
see that you've been throwing the tabs over.
Yeah, look at
Isn't that neat, right?
So all right. So instead of me having
Tom, before you start, because Google does have a mode called incognito.
Yes, you can go through and change some settings.
Yeah,
and Google.
Incognito does not track. Well, it's supposedly not track. But
it's supposed.
Vivaldi does something like that also.
Yeah, there is some settings in each of the browsers, yes, that can make that browser better. So yeah, you can make some changes to each of the browsers. Some will be more stealthy or have certain features that others. But some of the things I found, like with this Vivaldi, this stacking the tabs.
No, if you click on it, it should drop it down below.
Oh yeah. So here's the 3 tabs that I had for Torrent Freak, or it just puts them back into. I don't remember how to do it.
Oh no! Now it will be up above. You go back up above, and you can click on another tab.
I know. How do you make it go back?
No, let's go. Click on one of
the next tab.
Yeah, click on the next tab up top.
There you go.
And then you go back. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still working with this browser, but it has a lot of cool features. Search engine here on the side. I got it closed right now. You can toggle this open, and you can a little work area here, so you can have your favorites tab over here or something. But Vivaldi, I like it. So what is the browser that some of you guys are using?
I use Vivaldi.
Yeah,
same here.
I put you to Vivaldi.
Yeah, you put me to it, and I thank you so much. You know, and I was a big Firefox nut. You know, I love Firefox, but this Vivaldi is.
And like I say, I use Duck and Go as the search engine.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I just love the Vivaldi because you can actually customize it a hell of a lot. And it's got different features that other browsers haven't got.
That's not gotten. I like is the being able to change the theme for the for what you're on.
Yeah.
The tab? Huh?
Yeah.
No, not just the tab, but meaning like it's like when you go to some sites and the colors are just all screwed up that you can't see anything. You can change your theme, and like have a different theme for that's under if you go to where the heck is it?
Yeah, you can set different themes for different web pages that you go to.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a quick way for them to get there. Okay, under the settings.
And I do like one of the other things I liked. I forgot about the Vivaldi. Does just a little slide bar down here on the bottom to make it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, to adjust the size.
Yeah, it has a lot of. So for people that not use a browser, this Vivaldi is a one to check out.
It takes up memory though. It does take up memory, but if you want to be able to control everything, plus I'd say you check it out.
It's actually got screenshot button at the bottom as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
Capture the page.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It just has a nice page tilting.
Mm-hmm.
Vertically, grill, or horizontal.
Yeah.
Yeah, multi.
All right. So, that's let's see. There was a couple things we talked about password manager, and I'm going to let Alban talk about that because he's Mr. He's not going to go with
the I'm not going those routes.
No, you're not.
I just ordered what's called a multi-pass. If you want to go to the website,
is that like the Fifth Element?
I'm gonna
multi-pass.
Multi MOOL. Wait, MOOLTIPASS.
Multipass. I have my multipass.
And that I think is a way to go. I ordered mine, but I'm waiting for it to come because with all these different sites that have been getting hacked and everything, and I can't trust any of those password managers in my book.
Yeah.
And I wanted I'd rather have a hardware piece of device, and this is really nice because it has a card that goes in it, and you can just pay $2 for the card so you can have copies of it. So like say you keep one at work and keep one at home, and then all you have to do is slip the card in.
So your password protector is actually a USB device.
It uses either USB or Bluetooth because it'll work with your phone also.
I was gonna add. That's what I was getting ready to ask. I'm thinking, how do you get the passwords to your phone so you can Bluetooth? The stuff over to your phone. Okay,
right.
Well then but the only thing is you always got to have that damn thing with you.
You got to have it with you. But hey, you have your device with you. You want to if you want your password secure, you got them on you. You know what I mean?
What's that called? And you said Moola?
I'll put the link in the thing there for the side for you.
Okay. Hey, do any of you guys use any password managers? No, you guys just remember them all.
No, I just remember them all.
Oh no, I can't. I got like almost 700 passwords. I can't. It's want to shoot myself.
I don't have that many, Alban, but
you'll be amazed. If you really count them up.
All right. So you guys, I was running through some of the different categories. Here's another one for text editors. So which one of the text editors? I like Sublime, Notepad++, or do you guys use Office? What is it?
I use Notepad++.
Yeah.
It all depends with me on which system I'm on. If I'm on the Mac side, it's Sublime. If I'm on Windows side, it's Notepad++.
Okay. Todd, just checking the private there. That's that link. Okay. It was the multipass.
Multipass. Let's toss this one up here.
I'll toss it.
And what's really neat because when you go to the site, pretty much basically it. You see, that's the card there,
Yeah.
and the hardware device there itself. You have to put a password in that. You understand? You have to code it with your password, and then it you put it down next to your PC or whatever, and when it automatically logs you in, but then you have to knock on the table for it to say, okay, it's you. And you can
Wait a
can,
minute. Well, so
if you scroll, I think if you scroll down, they show
knock
you.
on the table.
Yeah, you can knock on the table. If you click on the, I think does it on the how.
Here it is. It just did it.
Okay, yeah.
It just did it. He knocked on the table and
yeah, it'll log you in.
Sending credential. See.
Yeah, you see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's you can't mess with a man that's got money.
No, listen. It's
Chris,
it's well worth it.
Needs just that multipass. It's probably $1,000 damn password protector.
No. It's $125.
That's all of them.
Listen, $125. And what I really like about it is you can even store, let's say you have like a file that's like encrypted that you don't want anyone to see. You can store it in there, and then this way no one can get to that file.
Ah, fancy.
Listen, it's well worth it to me.
Protection. That man got protection. He wears a rubber on top of a rubber.
Can never be too safe, can you?
Yeah.
No, you can't, man.
Depends where you live.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'll tell you one of the categories. I was kind of surprised. I was looking through this categories, and again, the URL for this whole thing is in the show description. Was message programs, and it said, what message programs, and can you believe Telegram wasn't even on there?
No kidding.
Nope, not even on there. WhatsApp, Zoom, Signal.
Hey,
I've never heard of.
Let's keep all these other people off of it then. Hey.
I mean, TeamSpeak.
That's great.
Never heard of it.
TeamSpeak. I mean,
Signal was quite popular.
Yeah.
Signal is, yeah.
So I was like, "Where's Telegram in that?" Like, nope.
Wow.
It got bad rap. So
under the radar.
Yeah, I don't think they want to promote it. So, but this is it. Just I was interested when I saw that it didn't have any kind of Telegram, and like, okay, but Discord's on there.
Under games is like it's one.
Apparently, Telegram doesn't have any algorithm either, so they can't work shit out.
Yeah, you remember there was actually Telegram offers money if you can find a bug. They'll pay you money if you find like something that they can fix. Yeah, they'll pay you money, and if you can crack it, they said they'll even give you. I can't remember how much money it was, but I remember there was a large amount of money if you could show that you could basically hack it. So it's. I
think it was about $1,000. I think, Todd.
Yeah, it was something. It was I thought it was more than that. It was a lot of money for if you could show that it was hackable.
You get $1,000, you get arrested.
And get a.
You can't pay for your bail. You can't pay your bail.
Yeah. I saw reading an article about Elon Musk and his SpaceX. 40 damn satellites crashed.
Yeah. I read that.
That was insane. That's like really, really, really nuts. Think about
how
that.
much is that?
Could you imagine waking up in the morning and saying, "Well, I have so much damn money, I'm king of the world," and then you say, "It's like it reminded me of that movie we just watched." Don't
Look Up.
Don't Look Up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I exactly thought of.
That was shit. DiCaprio.
Yeah.
I loved it. I hate to say I loved it.
Yeah. That movie was interesting.
That's why I don't come and play our past, because my opinions.
You could be having it. Hey,
you have to
it wasn't a great movie. It definitely had a niche. I
It
actually
was
enjoyed it
quirky.
the second time I watched it. I actually liked it better than the first. I
Did
kind
you
of
watch-
caught more jokes.
Have you seen the alternative ending to it?
Have you seen what? Have you seen what?
Alternative
There's no-
ending.
There's an alternative ending to that
Oh.
movie.
No, I didn't know
No.
there was.
You're right, yeah, but pretty much the press said like that movie has killed his career because it's the worst he's ever done.
I didn't say that. I
No,
liked
you
it.
didn't say that, but the press did.
Oh,
Or the moviegoers said like because
It's up for best picture.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I was just like skipping through Asgard, non the bridge section. I do. And I come across this movie. I thought, hey babe, should we watch this one? It's quite new. I'll put it on. What the fuck is this shit all about?
It was quirky.
It was very quirky.
It was
Quirky?
yeah. The
fell off
humor
the
in it,
fucking planet.
it had a lot of underlying meanings to the whole thing, which
It
I found
did.
kind of funny. It was very
Yeah.
political, and that
I
was the
don't
interesting part of it.
I don't think it suited DiCaprio. Oh, sorry, someone else should have played that role.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I don't remember DiCaprio. It's been a little while since I really liked something that he was in, so I can't. He isn't one of my top actors.
Only film I liked him in was Blood Diamond, I think.
Yeah.
I could care.
Yeah, he's
less
done
for
some.
him.
He's done some other good movies. You know,
I'm thinking Elon Musk. He didn't come out too much. If he lost 40 satellites, it came out of the business budget. That wasn't his own money.
right? Yeah, I know it wasn't his own money, but it's like,
But
geez,
he's still got 1,900 satellites are flying around out there already.
Mhm.
Plus
So he's lost
three
it.
on my, plus the three on my roof.
Plus unlimited fun.
To
So
the fucking sky.
So yeah, lost that. So that was a. Let's see. We pulled up. This goes into some of our data hoarders. Will love
That's
this.
me.
Yeah, 26 terabyte hard drives due within a year. 40 terabytes within the next 5 years. Yeah, I can't imagine the cost of that. 26
but,
terabytes.
Listen,
That damn
it'll
thing's
come
gonna be
down. It'll come down. Listen,
$1,000.
just knowing that the 26 will be out there, just think about what that'll do to the prices of the 18s and the 20s. You know what I
Well,
mean? Really?
Yeah.
Because
I guess you're right.
that always happens.
You're right.
You know, the price per meg, goes down. You know.
Orban is the money expert around here, so
Yeah, he's got money.
Listen-
I'm telling you, the man.
listen up.
Listen,
He's the only one that would have bought a damn hardware password protector.
listen, it's the way to go. Really, you know.
I
Do you have you ever really counted how many passwords that you have?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't. Maybe not counted them.
I think all my passwords are exactly the same.
No.
Mine are all admin.
Really bad. They're all my date of birth.
Isn't that what you're supposed to be? Username admin,
my God.
password
That's
admin. That's what
too
I thought.
They're all my date of birth. Honest to God.
Password 1 2 3 4.
Seriously.
SG, what's your password? I bet it's the same as mine.
Honest to God, I'm not telling you.
I'm still waiting on my invite from Aubin for Plex.
What do you mean, my invite?
He's like, oh,
You're
that
on
ain't
my-
coming anytime soon.
You're on there, aren't you? You're already on
No,
there.
you never invited me.
Yo, DJ,
Cold.
Yeah.
honest to God, I've cracked your password in Grinder.
Oh yeah. Grinder.
I'm only joking, bro. I'm only
Hey,
joking.
hey,
Don't let me forget to send you a dick pic.
Oh my
I mean,
God!
everybody gets one. Hey, so Bunster also wrote on here Telegram closed 64 groups after a complaint from the the German government, which I think we talked about this a month and a half ago. We will be seeing more Telegram groups that could be shut down for if you're sharing certain content. Some of the groups that were sharing whole movies or TV, or even some of them that were sharing music, that that's all the channel was for, are being shut down after complaints. So we will see more Telegram groups being shut down when they're blatantly using it as a file sharing platform. So just keep that in mind. We're, like I said, Funster said 64 were shut down. I think that's not the last one. We're gonna see more. So
are they not all the bot groups? So like Deezer Music and this bot, that bot.
I don't think. I think if they get enough complaints, Telegram has said that they'll comply. So if you have a group, if you're in a group and the ACE or Motion Picture Association can tie you to this number of infractions of something that they own, they can go to Telegram and say, "Hey, this group is sharing this," and Telegram said they'll shut it down.
But these are class groups. It's a channel, isn't it? So all the music is.
Hey, SG, just adjust your mic again.
Do they like difference between two? Like, what's classed as a channel? What's classed as a group?
Yeah, well, I don't know I'm not sure which. When I saw it, it said if there was complaints about it. So I don't know if they're closing just channels or groups or announcement bots.
It'd be interesting to see over the next couple of weeks what happens there.
Yeah. So
what's up, bro?
SG, just adjust your mic again.
Yeah, just pull it down.
Hey guys, I hate to run, but my wife's gonna be home soon.
You ain't running nowhere.
Hey, come on now.
Don't get in trouble.
I know you ain't running.
No, it's been fun, guys. Thanks so much for having me. Enjoyed it very much.
Man.
Hey,
Yeah,
C-Man, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming on, C-Man. And I want to just say you're always welcome. And thanks for.
Don't say.
Cheers, C-Man.
Catch you later,
C-Man,
bro.
while you're on.
Hit me up if you want to get on there.
All right, thanks, guys.
Okay.
Take care.
He's a ledge. I love C-Man.
He's a great guy.
Is my mic good?
Well, yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
you're good now. Yeah.
It's just when you're breathing, everybody hears it. That's true.
Yeah, if it gets too close up.
They're in the corner. They're in the corner doing something. I know.
Yeah, I'm working at Darth Vader. The other topic I had that I was going to toss out.
No, there are a couple others, but
I was going to hold off because we're getting late. No, we do. We got to talk about Auburn's sites. Yeah. We're going to get there. So one other thing, and I posted the link down below, is if you're in, you're getting assistance, they actually are offering money back or low to free internet. So take a look at this. If you qualify, you can actually get some low internet and could possibly even be part of your phone bill if your cell service is your internet service. So if you're at a lower income, you may want to check that out. The ACP. Take a look for that.
Is that government granted?
Yes.
They're doing that scheme in this country as well for the people that can't afford it or their kids can't do homework at home, etc. They're getting the basic internet access so they can get them up and running.
Yep.
Give it up to 100 meg. Which I'm shocked at. I really feel bad for people that can't get anything. That like Eddie.
Well, I
think did read something though about because T-Mobile is now doing the other home internet, and they're saying that that I don't know why you guys can't do something like that. Get one from the States and then just use that.
Well, but see, part of T-Mobile is using the the cell phone towers, of course, and that's
Right.
you'll
Oh,
have
that's
like
true.
you'll have a little hub, and again, it depends on
Yeah.
your location. Location
True.
is everything. You're in
Yeah.
New York City, bro. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
you have a few
I
more
get everything.
choices than some of us people that
Mhm.
aren't in a big, humongous city. Some people have, like
I
Eddie, who has one choice.
I just feel
So like a
horrible.
built-up city will get less than where, say, like Todd's like the middle of nowhere, like a fucking ice cube, by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
So like it's gonna get a better signal than you are,
Yep.
even though
So,
it's in the middle of nowhere.
Didn't we didn't talk about
Can't
that
even find you on Google Earth.
the one about with the 2 megabit that they're
where the internet speed's going up?
Yeah, internet speeds are going up here in
Yeah.
in New York, and it's like
Yeah, he's only got a gigabit line. You only have a gigabit line already.
I'm getting
So
1.5 now.
Yeah.
And they're letting me, and they're gonna bump me up.
No,
but
it's not even right.
if you're in New York City, you will still not get nowhere near as what the Witch will get.
I won't get near as what?
You won't get nowhere near as download or upload speed, nowhere near what he's got, being in New York City.
Oh no, my speeds are ridiculous.
Yeah. So all right. So hey, we're gonna go to Albans
Okay.
things. Let's go to your Albans
Okay.
things. Hold on a second here. Got
the first one?
I got a little something for you because here change your thing down there.
Yeah.
Get now.
And oops, hold on, sorry.
Wait. All right, hold on.
You play some sort of
There we
video,
go.
right?
All right, hold on. All right, how about that? We got side of the week. Got a little, thanks to the Beach for helping. He created that, so I was going to say that was side of the week. So
I love it so much. That's why I'm going to give you 3 this week.
Go Auburn.
All right, so these are websites that Auburn finds. What he finds these websites that he thinks.
You're supposed to do them in order. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
So
this is your time now. It's your time to shine.
Yeah, but I'm the one controlling it. He's like, "Oh shit, you're wrong slideshow."
To you now. You got the
mic. All right, Alvin.
Yeah.
You go. Okay. All right. So this is a website to remove backgrounds.
Yeah, you can remove a video background. So I know a lot of you guys do a lot of video stuff and and make up things for your builds. And I think this is, pretty neat if you wanted to like even make a GIF of something or whatever. You can at least use this site to pull out, stuff that's in the background.
Yeah, I might. That's a
video.
So and it's free. Free site.
Free.
Unscreen. Unscreen is the name of this website. So you guys might want to check this one out.
Yeah.
So
I've
cool little thing
in the chat, Todd.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right, what was
which one you want to go next?
Hold on, I got to go up. All right, we'll go to the hack menu. Hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
See how
hack the menu. Okay, for any of you guys that are love eating junk food at certain restaurants, there's a hack menu. There's like specials that a lot of these places have that they don't have on the menu, but there are things that you can actually order.
And this is somewhat. And now Starbucks, I knew if Starbucks had a hack menu that you could ask for certain drinks that weren't on the menu, and they would like, oh yeah, we know what that drink is.
Yeah, we know what that is.
This is the same, but we didn't realize
it's the same thing for all. Yeah, a lot of the restaurants do it.
Menu.
Yeah. But the only problem I have with this, I can't get what the hell they normally are supposed to make, right? They're supposed to make, and they mess those up.
And they screw
I'm
it up.
I'm gonna trust.
But you
them
know
with
what? A
some
lot of the times
weird
with the
shit.
hack menus, it's like, oh well, they know they know this stuff. Maybe the person works there, and they're gonna take care of you. You know what I mean?
A meat mountain. I never heard of a
Right.
meat
Oh,
mountain
take a
at
look at
Arby's.
it. Click on it, and when you see what the sandwich looks like, you're gonna be
Yeah.
like, no way.
They don't have a picture of
It
that
doesn't
one.
have a picture.
So let's see:
Sometimes they have pictures.
chicken tenders, ham, roast turkey, Swiss cheese, corned beef, Angus steak, brisket, cheddar cheese, roast beef, topped with bacon. Now all that is one sandwich.
Yep.
One sandwich. Chicken tenders on it.
I've not even eaten yet, and now you make me like really hungry. Starving, eh?
Jesus. All right. So hack a menu. So if you want to ask
Hack
for
the
something and
menu.
hope
Yeah, me.
you can get some weird foods that are not on it. Hack the menu. That's a cool site. Cool site. I'm just like I said, they can't get the damn shit that they're supposed to fix right.
I tell you what, McDonald's over there and McDonald's over here, two different things. Honest to God. Yeah, honest to God.
What a shit in both places.
Yeah. Honest to God. They look awesome. On the posters, you turn it.
Yeah, that's the same thing here. You know,
and they're like, it's like a 3-year-old put together.
But do they have to go to McDonald's college there or not?
Dear me. If it's a college, if it's a college, I never know. Honest to God.
I think they have something like that, right? Don't they have like a McDonald's college where they teach people to try to be nice or whatever?
I don't know.
Well, you go through the drive-in.
Then you teach them how to like fucking cook food properly.
You go through the drive-through, and they're like,
America or
"Hello,
UK,
can I take your order?" And I go, "Yes, I'll have that. I'll have that Big Mac."
I don't do drive-throughs. No.
You know, you see the advert like, where it's called between lines.
Honestly, it's not
NFL
a drive-through
or soccer light, and it goes. I'm loving it. Big Mac. Orange pepper, right? You get one.
It's not
some fucking pile of shit.
Yeah, it's not a drive-through. It's a drive-by. Honest to God.
I will say some of this stuff looks. I mean, this chicken cordon bleu McMuffin. And actually, I mean, I would eat that. I don't know if I'd have ate that last chicken sandwich thing that didn't have a bun. But,
so is Blue not cooking tonight?
No, yeah, she's cooking something. Something. Look at.
Okay, you want to hit the
all right. Hold on. Let me go. So we're gonna go to the last side here.
Okay.
Hack the menu. I'm gonna be checking that hack the menu.
Yeah,
all right. So So this is listen and drive.
Yeah.
Don't begin McDonald's. Don't treat your Mr. McDonald's.
You don't have to play the music, Todd.
No,
I don't know if you can play.
It's off.
Okay, but you can put on the sound from the road, and you'll hear what the person sounds like driving. You can change the station country where you are.
And don't forget it's Valentine's Day on Monday, so you got to be in good behaviour this weekend, T.
I am. I'm always on good behavior.
Yeah.
So this website will take you. You're basically driving. Oh, he had music on in his car.
Oh, did he?
There was one I saw in here that was Spain. Hold on a second. Or maybe it was Paris. Who driving through the mountains?
Don't drive. Spain is horrible to drive through. It's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Especially a hire car.
Especially a Royale with cheese.
So Alban, this is like going around the world. We're able to ride in a car around the world,
and you can listen to the radio stations.
Yeah. There's stations, not for that town. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you want to listen to what it sounds like, so listen and drive.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, it sounds awesome.
yeah. Yeah, I want to ride around. So.
I can just see DJ now. DJ now, his little micro, like put his foot down, right for a few.
My little micro. No, I've got a Mini. I got a Mini Cooper.
Oh, it's close.
Oh, seriously? Mini Cooper?
Is it your car or is it your wife's car?
It's mine. Mini Cooper Olympic Sports.
Please don't say
Is
it's
it-
red.
Please say it's the old one.
Ah,
Please say it's the old Mini Cooper.
No, it's an Olympic Sports. Limited
What
edition.
What
Olympic
year?
Sports.
it's got the BMW Mini Cooper.
It tells you the Olympic edition. When were the Olympics in the UK? 2012.
Oh, dear. Oh, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, poor thing.
It keeps coming first.
It'd leave your Citroen for dead.
My Citroen X is not a bad car, I gotta be honest.
Okay, I just got one quick one.
Yep.
I want to talk about with Plex.
Yeah.
Back in the
Plex
room.
now in its new update has an actor hub now. So not because if you were using it like on your Shield or any other streaming device besides the PC, you could now click on an actor in a movie or TV show, and it'll show you all the other movies that you have with that actor in it.
Right.
Which
Kind
is
of like
something that I've been
IMDb.
waiting for the longest time.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty neat. But the only problem is it only shows the actors from just the TV. If you're in TV and you click on a actor in TV, it's only going to show you the TV shows, and with movies, it's only going to show you movies. Different from when if you would just search for an actor by their name, it will show you both, whether it's movie, TV show, or music.
Gotcha.
So that was a new one.
I think it just scrapes from the TMD,
TV.
the database, and shows you what shows you've been in, what games you've been in, and I think it's pretty limited, but it is what we got, and that's what we work with, isn't it?
Yeah. And for those quickly going to Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, this year, and for those that are in the VR world, there's going to be a concert with the Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, yep.
Yeah.
Foo Fighters is going to be right after the Super Bowl's over.
After the Super Bowl, they're going to be playing in VR.
So if you've got an Oculus or a VR unit, it's going to be the Horizon Venue, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
And you'll get it. It's free. And they have. I saw that you and I talked about it, and I'm going to check it out Monday. Is I can go to a basketball game and be the 76ers, was it, or the?
Yeah.
I know it was Minnesota Timberwolves.
Uh-huh.
I think it was Minnesota and Orlando.
Okay.
I can be sitting courtside. Watching. And I'm going to see what it looks like. I mean, it's free, so
yeah,
I'm really not out. But yeah, they're going to do the Foo Fighters after the concert, which I might just look at it just to see how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Foo Fighters are bang on, aren't they? They're a good band, honest to God.
Yeah. And just for everyone, for tomorrow is UFC.
Yep, UFC
271.
271.
Yeah, that's going to be Adesanya against Whitaker too.
Yeah.
So that ought to be a good one. It might be
When's
a
that
pretty
on
good card.
Sunday?
tomorrow.
Sunday.
Yeah,
No, that's
Sunday for you.
This is Saturday. Oh,
Saturday night
Sunday.
or middle of the night for you,
Yeah.
Noir, or
Yeah, I'll have to like upset my sleep pattern. Just like wake up for that. Just like accommodate speaking to you.
people are gonna want some links.
Just like,
Yeah.
why can't you clock at the same time as us? What's that all about?
I know.
Because of the way that the sun goes
hits.
around the cylinder thing, it kind of there's no way it could be the same time for everybody because
Nope.
The reason why the clocks are this way in this country is because it's for the cattle, so the cattle can wake up and produce milk. Seriously, it is. It's all to do with cattle. It's all to do with our time system over here. It's all to do with farming.
Main event 10 o'clock.
True
Tim.
story.
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
It's written down there. Early prelims at 6 and prelims at 8. But those early prelims, guys, have been pretty good. Actually, a lot of guys are complaining to Dana White, because he's just like screwing a lot of these guys. They, good fighters are ending up in the prelims, and they're like, "What the hell are you doing to me?" And then you're gonna let some schmuck who was on the Ultimate Fighter or something, sit there and be in the main card.
Yeah. Well, in Nagano, he was arguing with Dana after the last pay-per-view because he said, he was having issues because his contract's coming. So a lot of them are getting fed up, but where are they going to go? Where are they going to go to make the money they're making?
They're going. They're not going to make the. Well, they are making the money at what's that other one there now? Bellator. A lot of Bellator is grabbing a lot of these guys. Because
still, I bet they're not making the money that they're making at UFC.
But they're making more than they were making.
Of course they're not.
Dana White isn't giving
nowhere near. Nowhere near.
I can't see. I mean,
listen, Dana is not paying these guys. These guys. Why do you think Dana's getting rid of half these guys? Oh, your contract's up. You're gone. And he thinks that by bringing in fresher, younger guys, that's going to do it. But some of these guys can't do nothing. How are you gonna sit there and have a guy with 3 wins in a row, and you're gonna talk about the guy like he's God's gift to fighting, and then you're gonna get rid of a guy that is a 20 and 8, and you're gonna get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you lost 8 matches, so I'm gonna get rid of you. I just don't get it. A lot of these guys are getting so pissed off.
So
look at Nagano. He sits there and wins that, and Dana wasn't even there to
no, because they were already fighting. They were already fighting.
Right, they were already fighting, and you're going to go do that?
Yeah,
come on, that's not right.
So what do you guys in America think about the Gypsy King?
Who?
Gypsy King.
Gypsy King, you've got us in the Gypsy King boxing.
The
Fury.
Conor McGregor.
Oh, Conor?
Oh, he's finished now, isn't he?
Oh, he's done. He's coming back again, though. But
he was finished when he got paid with the Mayweather fight. He got,
but but believe it or not, he didn't get paid from that Mayweather fight. Believe it or not, he didn't get all the money everyone thought that he got. He didn't. Dana White got a lot of that money, and now is the time he's starting to talk about it.
I think he'd be dead for Christmas.
He'd be dead by Christmas?
Yeah, the way he's going.
Yeah.
You don't see what he's doing now. So, he got a broken leg. He's injured.
Yeah.
And all he's doing now, he's drinking hard.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying a couple of beers. He's not beer. He's on everything, and he's like everyone's worried about him. I don't give. I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of him.
Right, me neither.
There's better fighters out there.
Yeah,
I think Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury is like the underdog. Everybody thinks that he's like I don't know. he's you know
No, you're
the
in
fight.
boxing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But he, it's like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson he wasn't a fighter, a boxer. He was
I'll brawl.
a street, brawler. Yeah. So I think with Tyson Fury, I think he's going to be like someone who's going to have to be watched out for. He's an animal, and he's proved. I think he's proved it a few times with Dante Wilder.
Yeah.
You know why?
Do you think it's better?
It's pikey.
Yeah,
It's not smash your head in, whatever.
Yeah, he's brought up, bare knuckle boxing and all the rest of it, as they do.
Yeah.
But I
he's
think
a good lad. He's turned out to be a good lad. He's got the money. He's like turned his life around. Yeah, he's a gypsy traveller, but now he's got like family, house, rather than 4 wheels to live on. And he's done all right for himself. He's not the ultimate fighter. Someone will beat him soon.
Yeah, they will do, obviously. It happened to Yazin.
Yeah, it's exciting, like seeing like step in the ring with someone, and because he's not like. Look at his build. He's just like a sack of fucking potatoes, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's
like smack like a head, left hand and down.
I think, he's gonna. From the way he's been brought up, he can take a punch. And I think he's going to be,
Yeah. And you can catch up on his replays with the Asgard album. And possibly the loop that's good.
The loop,
MMA, wrestling, AEW, like replays, MPJW. If you like that shit. Like, grab them all there. I'm going to shout out this book. It's all good, guys. It's all my friends.
Hey, before we roll, let me say one thing. Shelly asked this question a couple weeks ago about fame. Shelly, click on the link below, go to my Telegram room, and talk to me where we're able to talk one-on-one, and I can post links for you, because hopefully you have Reel to Brid, because you're really going to need it if you're looking to get some kind of older stuff. But message me there where I can kind of help with you, because it's hard to help on here, because YouTube isn't always as friendly about stuff like that on here. So hit me up on Telegram. Link is down in the description below. Player Pass this week is up in Smoke and Young Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Can I say, anyone can come and stream Matt's chat group.
Huh?
Anyone come and stream matters on Telegram chat group and ask a question. There's no nastiness, because it's Hackman's family. You'll get help.
Yeah, someone's going to help you.
And I'm putting out the.
It's all like there's no egos. Someone will help you.
Exactly.
Even if it's like, all right, I will not give you the funds to pay for your Reel to Brid. You have to pay for it yourself. But I might send you a link. I'll set it up.
I'll point you in the right direction. We're going to go to the after show, so we're going to have to close this up because we're at a little over 2 hours. Olympics are still going on. Yeah. So watch the Olympics. I think 8 or 9 more days of that. We'll have to talk about Olympics maybe on Friday when we have time, or on Wednesday. We got the movies, so hit the movies. Watch movies. Watch us for Player Pass. SG, thank you for joining us with SG Builds. Anything you want to say before we go?
Yeah, just peace out, and everybody enjoy what they do, and just have a good time.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
Yeah.
Hey, DJ, anything you want to say before we go?
No, just thanks for having us on, Todd. And like I say, peace out to everybody. And thank you for joining the show, everybody in the chat as well.
Peace out, B.
Thanks all. Thanks all.
Thanks.
Orbs, And Todd, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Anytime,
no problem.
brother.
Noir, anything you want to say before we go?
Yeah, I just want to say, like, be careful out there. Don't try and do links when you're driving. 'Cause it's dangerous. Try and pull over. If a new show comes out, pull over into a lay-by. Get a good connection, ideally. And update that 4K link before anyone else can.
Oh, we know.
That's basically it. That's a lot of some. Yeah, but other than that, everyone have a great weekend. Yeah, love to you all.
Thank you, Noir. Alban, anything you want to say before we go?
Thank you to everyone out there. Thanks for coming out this week. I'm always happy to see you guys and, give you any knowledge of what was going on for the week. That it'd be good to know something about that you can, pass it along to everyone else.
Yep.
Don't forget, we got UFC tomorrow. We got Super Bowl Sunday on Sunday, which is real football. And
Oh dear. You won't even go there. You won't even go there.
I had to go there, okay? Because you got your Brits don't have a special day that says, oh, this is when everyone gets together and says this is the
Alban, you could have let that be when we went to the after show.
Damn,
Right?
damn,
Okay. We're not going to talk
I'll let it go to the after. One last thing, Monday, happy Valentine's Day, ladies that are out there.
Good man. Good man.
Yeah, thank you. So
Give me one of them, bro.
all right.
You're getting into a dabs now, Warburn. A 10-minute speech before the end of the show.
That's supposed to be my job. So I'm just going to say thanks to everyone that joined. C-Man, who left a little bit earlier. Thanks to all the people who came on the show. If you want to come on the show, you want to talk about whatever projects, more than welcome to come on. The door is always open for everybody because this is about community. And I was glad to have SG come on here and to show some of the work. Thanks for what he's doing. And we'll see everyone on the next time. We'll see you Wednesday. And if not, we'll see you next Friday because streaming matters to us because streaming matters to you.